Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's a bit of a rare event here on the channel that I haven't done an unboxing. Um, I haven't really talked about too much about my other mount. It's a Celestron C-Gem, and I decided to uh, go a little bit lighter, actually a lot lighter. the That mount was extremely heavy to move around, and it wasn't really good for mobile use. Transporting it to and from the dark side here was quite a big thing to move around. Yeah, dogs, gotta love them. So I went with an Explore Scientific iEXOS 100. I believe it's when it's fully assembled and everything with the counterweights. I think it's like 25 pounds, something like that. And then you put a 5 pound scope on it. It's like 30 pounds. Whereas my C-Gem mount, my big mount, it was with the counterweight and all that. It was 75 pounds. So trying to lug that thing around, it was heavy. But anyways, I'm gonna do an unboxing here and come on and join me, and let's see my new mount. All right. It's pretty taped up, as you can see, so it's looks to be pretty good shipping package. Let's see any damage or anything on the box, so that's good. That's always a good indicator that it's going to be in good shape when you open it. Oh wow, what do you know? A box within a box. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing out of this box here. Okay. So just put that over to the side. All right. Now I may fast forward through some of these parts here because I'm sure you've all seen unboxings before, but yeah. All right, so this is obviously a tripod. Oh wow, that is light. That is really, really light. Okay, and some other boxes here with I guess little different things in it. I'll just put it over here. Oh, that's empty. There's something in there. And these are the counterweights. So I'm just going to put that there. And here is the pièce de résistance mount. Actually, the mount head. So move down here. Okay, a little bit of foam, and here it is, all wrapped up nicely in plastic. I see the counterweight bar is in here. So, and then there's documentation. You can see that. And yeah, register your product, warranty card. Okay, just put that over there. I think I better do this before end up screwing something up. Okay. All right. So here's the counterweight shaft. Like it weighs next to nothing, and that's good. I like to see that it's really oversized on the bar, so that way if one of your weights slips, this is going to stop it. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna just remove those. Okay, so here's the mount head itself. So yeah, it sits on the tripod like that. Obviously not in this configuration. I'm going to have to set my rate ascension, or my altitude, but I will do that when I put it on the tripod. I believe that. Okay, where is... So this must be the polar scope. I'm just going to take a look through it. Actually. Okay. All right. That is interesting. This is my first time using this, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where all the clutches are, but it okay. And one thing I like about this mount, from what I've read, that it's belt driven and not gear driven, so I was really hoping for that. So yeah. Here's the thing for the blocker for the polar scope. Now I don't intend on using the polar scope. The polar scope hole is here, and the polar scope is here. Yeah, so wait a second here. Okay, so there's the clutches there. Okay, I gotcha. All right. So, gonna loosen off the. Oh wow! That is. Oh, look at that. That's fluid. Like, wow, that's really loose. Okay. I'm just gonna test something here. Oh, it'd help if I took that off. I just want to see. Oh yeah, it's not nothing to write home about. It's just a hole, basically. Like there's no, there's no picture inside here to tell you, how to polar align it or anything like that. But I don't plan on using it that way anyway. I am hopefully going to use it with Nina and do a 3-star alignment, or later on getting a either an ASI Air maybe, or doing a Raspberry Pi with K-Stars and iEXOS, I think it's called. But yeah, if anybody watches this video and uses this mount, please post in the comments below on how you like it, or any dislikes or anything like that. But yeah, all right, let's keep getting it. Like, I can hold this with one hand. Like, it's so light. My mount, like this part on my other mount, my mount head on my other mount, it weighs 40 pounds just on its own. So that was a bit of a, pardon my French, nut buster. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, these are counterweights, no doubt. Yep. There. There. Okay. Yeah. Small little counterweights. Okay, I'm just gonna see if that pushes in a little bit. Okay. All right, there. Yeah, the thing that's connected, in here, yeah, kind of manually have to let gravity do its thing. So turn it upside down, and that little pin that holds onto the counterweight, it'll go down. But I like the nice little accents there, so that's pretty neat. Hopefully in the field it won't cause too much shine or reflection or whatever, but I don't think so. So let's see if this one's the same. No, this one's different. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but that little pin that's raising up on the other one, it's not going down by itself. It's got to, like, gravity do its thing. So, okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'll stand up here. All right, and now for the tripod. Here's the little. So here it's all set up. I was taking the tripod out, and my video stopped recording. I guess it was preset on the front camera of the phone that it's only set for 10 minutes. So I guess doing all the unboxing and everything took 10 minutes. Anyways, I'll see what I can do for editing. But as you can see here, there's a dial. There's numbers. So I have to set my latitude for that. And my latitude here is 45 degrees. So look, like, I can hold this thing with one hand with the mount head. So, like, wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna rotate this knob at the front right here, and that's gonna set my latitude. And it takes a bit. That's pretty good there, I think. All right, and then I'm gonna loosen the RA to bring that up like that. Now, one thing I'm not noticing are indicator marks for like lining it up for home position. I'm not finding that on either the right ascension, which is this. No, sorry, declination. For the declination, which is this, or the right ascension, which is this. So it just might be darker, and I have to find them. And if I do, I will paint them. But I'm not even feeling anything, any markings of any kind. But so here, let me put the. I'm not gonna put the tray spreader in right yet, but I will put the counterweight shaft. Goes right on the declination, or the declination knob. Screws right in there. Okay, and then you undo this little toe saver, as we like to call it. Okay, and then this goes on like that. I like to keep my knobs facing upwards. And I will put this one on as well, just for giggles. Okay. Always put the toe saver back on. Actually, you know what? I will put the tray spreader in. Just there. So there you have it. It's pretty much fully assembled. One thing I do have to do is I bought actually it came with it. It came with the azimuth adjuster that sits right on the bottom of sits it right in between here. So it's right here. Well, I might as well unbox it while I'm here. You'll have to pardon me. I'm still battling a cough from COVID. Actually, yeah, I'm going to be moving you around a bit. So let's get into a little bit comfortable position here. There we go. I'm going to take these off because they don't stay on my face anyway. This adapter, or the mount, is called the iEXOS 100 azimuth mount, and then this is the azimuth adjuster adapter. So here's the instructions on how to do it. And all it is if you can see, it's just a little ring that goes on the bottom where I showed you, and it enables you to align azimuth as well as your altitude on the mount. So yeah, I'm going to be installing that here. I won't video that. I'll just come back when I put it on. But we'll talk to you here in a little bit, and hopefully I can get it on there with not too much trouble. All right, see you in a bit. Hey everybody. So it's the next day, and I left you after the unboxing to put the azimuth adjustment adapter on. Needless to say, it was a little bit of a process, and I don't know, Explore Scientific, if you watch this, that small little screw that keeps that little cap on, I don't know from the factory who tightened it or whatever, but it was so tight that I stripped it. But I eventually did get it off, so that's a good thing. Anyways, that being said, so I put the azimuth adjustment adapter on, and I did spend a bit of time trying to hook it up to my computer last night, so that's why I'm coming to you right now. I worked on it for about 2.5 hours, but thinking that there was something wrong with the mount because it wasn't connecting and stuff like that. Stupid me. I didn't think to check the cable. Check the cable that's connected to the from the mount to the computer. So I went ahead and I changed the cable, and bingo, it solved the problem. It connected no problem, and yeah. So duh me. So far, the tests that I've done, it slews nice and smooth. It's belt driven, like I said before. I think I said it before, and and yeah, like it's very, very smooth. I'm hoping to do a test here tonight. It's gonna probably cloud out around 12 o'clock, but hopefully I can I can get some time in to, play around with it and do some plate solving and stuff like that, because it doesn't come with a hand controller. I have to do everything from the laptop, so that means punching in the object that I want to look at with Nina, and it'll slew to it, and then I plate solve it, and then however I have it orientated in the Sky Atlas, that's what it's going to shoot like. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my new mount in all its glory. Okay, so here it is. It's all set up, and this has been a little bit of an unorthodox unboxing, but here I'll show you the azimuth adjustment adapter. So it's right here. So this piece here, this was the mount, or the tripod, and this is the mount. So this mount does not come with this. It's sold separately, but I was able to get it as a package deal, and this was included in the price of the mount. So this was a bit of a process. I thought I was going to have to drill, but there is a hole right over here where the let's see if I can get a good camera angle. So there's actually here. So yeah, let's see. So this thing right here, where my finger's pointing, that gets screwed in through the bottom with an Allen key or an Allen screw, Allen head screw, and then that makes it mount able to adjust in the azimuth, which means turning left and right. So that was a little bit of a process to get on, but other than that, it's been it's like I said, it slews well, it turns on good, and I love the sound. So later on, I'm going to videotape the sound of it. I'd love the sound. It's kind of got like a high whirl, and I added this from my Star Watcher, or my Sky, my tracking mount, just to add a little bit more weight, because my setup is just a little bit scope heavy. So I just added that to add a little bit more counterweight. But it seems to be balanced pretty good now. And yeah, so hopefully here in a little bit, I will be able to get out here and do some tests, and hopefully videotape it all, so that way you can see how the mount moves and how it sounds and all that. But anyways, I'm going to sign off here for a little bit, and I will hopefully talk to you in a little bit, if it stays clear. Hey everybody, so everything that I wanted to test was a success. It was an outstanding success with the new mount. So I'm going to I gotta keep it down because my wife is sleeping. But yeah, I was able to get an hour and 20 minutes on. I was originally gonna go for the Eagle Nebula, but it ran into my house, so I switched targets and I did the Cygnus wall. So what I'll do is I'll try and post a picture at the end of the video. If you stayed this long, thank you very much. That's that's great. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the camera around, and I'm gonna show you and how quiet it is when it slews. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna show you how quiet the mount is when it slews. So now I'm going to park the telescope, and I'm going to take some darks for my calibration frames. So here we go. I love that sound. It's so quiet, and I love the way it sounds. How's it going, everybody? So it's the next day. Oh, what can I say? It was a little bit of a different unboxing than most people are used to, but yeah, I just try and do stuff off the cuff and how I experience them in that moment. So, but as for last night, yeah, last night was, to me, it was a resounding success. Like I said, uh, it the sound of it when it slews is just, it's so satisfying. It's so great. But anyway, as for a long term review on this mount, I plan on doing that later, once I've had some time with it and stuff like that, and see how it performs, and see if I can get my guiding down, and get my polar alignment routine quickened up a little bit. It took me about 15 minutes to get polar aligned with Nina, just because of the sensitivity of the adapter bracket. It's pretty. It seems to be pretty sensitive. So I was overshooting the mark, and I was trying to get it perfect. But for last night, I should have just went for a quick kind of polar alignment, get it under as close as I could to under 1 arc minute for polar alignment. But I mean, yeah, it tracked. It did track good. Now, mind you, my balance isn't perfect. As you can see here, I got one of those things from the Skywatcher on there, just to add a little bit more counterbalance, because my rig is still a little bit on the telescope heavy side, but not so much that it's fallen over really fast to the telescope side. It stays pretty much where it is. I could have just a little bit more counterweight, but that's for another time and another problem. Well, it's not really a problem. It's just more of a concern than anything else. But like I was getting on average last night guiding between, I think the lowest I saw was 0.82 arc seconds, all the way up to, it was just going over 2. So there was a bit of fluctuations, but there was a little bit of a breeze last night too, so it was probably catching little gusts of wind and everything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and wrap this up. I know it's been a long video. I'm hoping to maybe cut it down a little bit in post, but we'll see. But anyways, I just wanted to let everybody know what I thought about this mount. Would I recommend it? As of right now, yes. I would recommend it absolutely right now. And I don't think I'm going to have any problems with it. So, but yeah, if you're just starting out and you want a beginner equatorial mount, this is probably one I would definitely recommend. Like I said, the azimuth adjuster bracket, it was a little bit to figure out, but once you figured it out, it went on like really fast, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. If you stuck around this long, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And to all my subscribers, thank you very much. And if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate a thumbs up, a comment, whether you like the video or not. My subscribers, please thumbs up and comment as well. And we will catch you in the next video, and clear skies.